What's going on YouTube? This is Guy in the Back Seat from DoomVeilerGames here with it's a little bit late, but my cards to look forward to from Order of Chaos, and I have to say that basically this set has more good cards in it than any other set since I think Duelist Revolution. So to get started, we got 4 wind-ups that I'm saying look out for tomorrow at your sneak peek. This is being filmed on Friday. First one's Wind-Up Rat, part of an engine for the new wind-up loop. If you want to, you can look it up. I'm trying to keep these kind of short, but basically it lets you change it to defense position once, and you get to special summon a wind-up from grave, and you can use this to utilize the wind-up loop to almost discard the opponent's entire hand on the first turn, which is pretty ridiculous. Level 3, 600 wind-up Earth, yada yada yada. Wind-Up Shark, this is a TCG exclusive, pretty much gives you all the advantage that you need in wind-ups. If you normal or special summon a wind-up, you can special summon him from your hand, and his level can become 3, 4, or 5. That's dumb because of the new Xyz, and just you can abuse him with so many other plays. It's stupidly retarded, and he's powerful. Like for a wind-up, he's got 1500 attack points, so he's targetable by their new trap. Next up is another piece to the wind-up loop is wind-up carrier Zenmaity. Says you can detach a material to special summon a wind-up from the deck. Special summon from the deck. Tour guide, you know, all that other good stuff. Basically, if you draw a tour guide, you can play this guy and pull off the wind-up loop almost on the first turn, guaranteed. But tour guide actually isn't really encouraged with this because wind-ups need to be able to bring back themselves with rat. But whatever, just a good card overall. Rank 3. Next is our TCG card, Wind-Up Arsenal Zenmaioh. It's kind of like Xyz. You can detach a material and target 2 set cards on the field and blow them up once a turn. 2600, rank 5, so you use the shark to play this guy and you get a lot of advantage. 2600 attack points. It's a lot for wind-ups. That's more than almost all the other ones, and he's wind and a machine. So you guys can use that. We're also getting another archetype. We're getting 3 archetype supports in one set, so that's pretty nice as well. We're getting ninjas. We get Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. He's a ridiculously versatile card. You flip summon him and you get an effect. If you normal summon him, you get an effect. If you special summon him, you get an effect. And the flip and the specials also are different effects. Flip and specials let you search for a ninja monster, except himself, and add it to the hand, and normal lets you grab a Ninjitsu art, and you can effectively do a 3-card lock with this card. If you can draw this and one other card that I'm not going to mention, you can almost lock the opponent entirely, where they need to draw breaker to stop you. I'll feature a deck profile with that once I get the cards. Next is Ninjitsu Art of Super Transformation. When this card was leaked, a lot of people said ninjas will be playable. It says tribute an opponent's monster and one of your monsters, kind of like the Lava Golem text, and the one of your monsters has to be a ninja, and then you special summon a dragon, sea serpent, and a dinosaur from the deck that's level is equal to or lower than the total accumulated levels of the 2 cards. You can use this to get rid of Christea, just anybody carrying. You can't use it to get rid of Xyz because they have to have levels, but aside from that, the card is ridiculously amazing. You can use it as a counter to burn cards if you want to play Prime. You can just do too much good stuff with this card, and it's versatile as heck. White Dragon Ninja, TCG exclusive, targetable by the super transformation that we just said. Says he can only be special summoned by the Ninjitsu Art card, so you can only special summon it via the card I just went over, that super transformation. But it makes it where if you activate Heavy Storm, none of your spells and traps go, and all of your opponents, because he protects all your spells and traps. They can't MST you anymore, they can't Heavy Storm you anymore. Locking down 4 of your opponent's card if they're not playing Breaker is pretty good. You know, just getting rid of 4 cards from their deck that can't be used while he's face up on the field and they have to use something to get rid of him. 2700 beater, and he's a dragon. He's a dragon and a ninja, so you can even super transformation again with him if you need to. It's just a lot of fun shenanigans that the ninjas can pull off. Then they got 2 Xyz for their own deck type. You got Blade Armor Ninja, who can win a game if your opponent's not careful. You can detach a material from targeted ninja. It can attack twice that turn, and he's 2200 for rank 4. Needs 2 warriors though. 6 cams can even play this. Anyway, Then you got the Crimson Shadow, number 12, and he says either player's turn to attach a material. He's rank 5, and you get to monsters on your field that are ninja can't be destroyed by effects or in battle, which is pretty awesome. You can protect all your ninjas from their dark hole. Now we got the Inzektors. Inzektors got 2 cards that we're going over just because these 2 cards, if you pulled them from your pack, you just pulled some pretty good cards, because the Inzektors are ridiculous. I'm not even going to go over how good they are, but there's something on Wiki that basically says that they can +4 with 2 cards. Yeah, look it up if you want, but Inzektor Dragonfly, Inzektor Hornet, pull either one and you pulled money, because both these cards are amazing. I'm not even going over what they do. Just look for this guy, because he's actually, Hornet is the whole key to the engine. If you don't have him, you can't play the deck. Yeah, so look up those. We're also getting a couple synchros. Woohoo! High five to Konami for giving us cards that we don't have. Dark Diviner. He's a Spirit Reaper Cataster that mills cards if he attacks. So, and if they honest, at least I think the ruling is, he still gets over them. Then you got Driven Daredevil, who says that if he attacks something stronger than him, he can't be destroyed in battle, and he kills whatever he attacks. Level 7, needs 2 warriors, so another 6 SAM option. This card is Divine Dragon, Arkovafata, whatever his name is. Point is, he helps out the new Dragon Structure deck we're getting soon. So I think he's a common, so if you can pick up a playset of these and some extra ones, he might be worth some money soon. Because the Exceed format has become such a big deal, I'm going to mention Kurivolt. It says during your main phase that you can target an Exceed monster with materials on it, and you can detach a material from it. This is either player's field, and special summon Kurivolt. He can't be used as a synchro, but you can get rid of a material from Zenmains, and his effect won't trigger, I'm thinking. And you can get rid of materials from Utopia if they only have 1 left, and basically make him a free target. So I like this little guy. He's fun. And this guy, Reverse Buster, I'm trying to advocate this guy's a good card. Your opponent can't activate spells and traps when he attacks, and he kills face down position monsters immediately. He's a Sasuke Samurai with Ancient Gears mixed with 1500 regular attack points, and he's Light Fiend, so Fables will be happy. Creeping Darkness, a lot of people have been talking about this. You banish 2 dark monsters in your grave, and you get to search for a level 4 dark monster and add it to your hand. Ridiculous for dark utilization decks. Blackwing's basically got a Rhoda. There's a lot of help that this card gives to a lot of decks. Dark is very generally supported, so high five to Konami for making Dark awesome still. I like this card, Dicephoon. It says you roll a dice, and if the result's 2, 3, or 4, you destroy a spell or trap. So that's a 50% chance it's an MST. If you roll 5, you get to destroy 2 spell or traps. So there's a 16% chance it's like a Xyz only on spells and traps though. And then there's the 1 or 6, which is a 33% chance you take 1,000 damage. So you get no effect. It's a gamble card. Joey Wheeler loves this card. But yeah, so pick it up. It's a quick play spell, kind of nice. Starlight Starbright. Firesworns and Lavels and all those decks are going to love this, because I noticed that this card says or on it. It says target 1 face-up monster you control. All face-up monsters with the same attack or defense have their levels changed to equal that target until the end phase. So if you're playing Lavels, you can declare 200 defense, and all of them can become whatever level, the highest leveled Lavel that you want, and basically exceed for holy, just game. Anyway, Huge Revolution Reversal is a counter trap. It's a new Starlight Road at counter speed that banishes the monster that's trying to pull, or banishes the card that's trying to destroy 2 or more cards. So if they Heavy Storm, you banish Heavy Storm. If they Dark Hole, you banish Dark Hole. If they Xyz, you banish Xyz. If they anything that blows up 2 cards. So look for this card. I think it's going to be hollow, but I don't know yet. Royal Prison, this card's been mentioned by a lot of people. It's basically confirmation we're never getting back Oppression. Face up on the field, it's continuous trap, no cost whatsoever to maintain it. Neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard. So fantastic, shuts down the plant engine a lot. Anyway, Xyz Reflect, this is turning to an Xyz format. So it's a counter trap that says negate the effect, the activation of an effect or of a spell trap or effect monster that targets an Xyz monster on the field, destroy the card, and then you deal 800 damage. So it's a pretty much a solemn, if they target an Xyz and you negate their card, blow it up, and then deal damage. So it's like insult to injury, and it's counter speed. So have fun with this one. And then the card that I think is actually going to define the format, Xyz Reborn. I know people have been talking about it, but I don't think people have really put together how powerful this card actually is. It's you can't MST this. You can't, unless you negate it. They get an Xyz with a material, because this special summons an Xyz and puts it underneath it as a material. So this trap card becomes a material. So that means that if they MST to the activation of this card, this card's underneath the monster now, so they blew their MST. It's not worth anything anymore. So I think this might be secret. We haven't gotten a confirmation on its rarity yet, but I think it might be secret because it is that good. I think it's the new duality for the set. It's amazing, and I've also noticed that they're including a lot of traps in this set. So who knows, MST might be going back to 1 or 2. So anyway, that's the cards to look out for tomorrow at your sneak peek or Sunday. Any of these cards that I just mentioned should be worth at least more than $10. I think Xyz Reborn might be worth a good chunk. I didn't mention Tour Bus because everybody knows that's like a $150 card already. So anyway, DoomVeilerGames, everybody comment, rate, subscribe, and have a nice day.